say a day in the life of a college student in DLSU. Yeah, yung intro. And then you guys respond by saying TEDx edition since nandito tayo ngayon. Okay, ready? Are we good? Are we good? On the count of three, I'm gonna say my intro. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A day in the life of a college student in DLSU. Yes! So, wait, where's my PowerPoint? Nandun yung PowerPoint ko. Oh, where? Here? There. Here sa harap. Sorry, first time ko gagawin. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna talk about content creation. We're gonna talk about different life skills na magagamit nyo once na you guys step foot into the real world. So, yeah. I guess we could begin na sa PowerPoint, not PowerPoint, sa presentation ko. Okay, so, TEDx, Xavier, next. Wait, this is Mikey. Ayan. Okay, so, I'm Rosco Hardinia. I'm a content creator and college student. I started high school. How old are you guys? 18? 18? Around about that time I started. Ngayon, 22 na ako eh. So weird. Alam mo yun? I do videos, a day in a life. Am I allowed to walk around, guys? Okay lang naman. Yeah, I do videos, a day in a life videos, vlogs. Tapos, it ranges from friends, talking about my family, my personal life, different aspects sa buhay ko. I just document everything and hope I can make content out of it kasi I only live once, diba? So better na rin to be able to share to everyone who you are as a person and the different aspects also and beliefs that you want to share. Okay, next slide. Okay, hindi siya nag-reflect, pero, oh, wait, sorry. Okay, anyways, may notes naman ako dito sa phone, para lang may magkaroon tayo ng instance na ganito, I could always, So, if you guys, okay, wait, we're here. Sorry. Okay, ayan, so, this is a list of the brands that I've worked with. Just to show lang yung credentials ko, para lang alam nyo na I know what I'm gonna talk about, if ever. Mas marami pa yan, pero these are some recent brands that I've worked with. It ranges from videos na gagawin ko for them, to promote a certain product, to promote a certain to promote a certain service or a campaign na gagawin for that brand. Yeah. Alright. Next naman, para lang meron kayong awareness also sa akin, I've done a couple of involvement also when it comes to the government. Para lang, since we have a platform, it's better also that we also speak up on what we believe and also help politicians that are trying to help also our students. I think that's the Interns' Rights and Welfare Bill. Basically, making interns compensation free. Ay, no, not free. Giving compensation sa mga interns para hindi free lang yung labor nila. Okay, next slide. Oh, sorry. Okay. Mas marami pa dapat yan, pero may mga magazine covers also. I've done talks na rin, postings. Now, we move on sa brief background lang yun para lang, again, mag-gets nyo rin na I know what I'm going to talk about if ever. So, first question is, can I stand here? I can stand here. Okay. Hindi kasi nag-reflect here. Okay, so share a moment where you faced a challenge or moment of pressure. Wow, parang ano lang, di ba? Parang essay lang, di ba? Okay, so, a moment that I wanted to be a little bit more personal and relatable sa inyo. So, this is me nung high school. I was playing basketball. I used to play basketball for Lasal Green. Sorry, medyo kagapa ng Xavier, pero I did used to play basketball. Huwag niyo tingnan yan. Also for CSA. I stopped playing basketball though, nung pandemic. Kasi I think nag-stop na lahat after nun, and I've never bothered pursuing it. But I've been playing since 9, that's all I've ever known. So it was really weird shift rin sa pacing ko. Kasi, again, that's all I've ever known, that's all I've ever done. And transitioning into something that I'm unfamiliar with, which was content, became a different feel lang also on what surrounded me. Ayun. Now, sorry? Can I have the next slide? Sorry guys. Ayan. Now, the next question is, how did perseverance or passion transform that moment? So again, that moment was basketball, letting it go, letting everything na pinaghirapan ko go because nag-start yung pandemic. And again, I'm not that tall. If mukha lang matangkad dito, and probably hindi, but I'm not that tall also, so it wouldn't also be reasonable to pursue a career in basketball knowing that I technically wouldn't have that much of a future. So, nung nag-start yung pandemic, I was back to zero. I was back to the drawing boards. I pursued content, pero this was only for fun. This was only very casually lang, yung pag-pursue ko ng content. I did it because I had nothing to do. Yeah, everyone was home. Kayo ba, ano ginagawa ng pandemic? How old are you guys in pandemic? 9, 7, 12. Well, I was 17. I was your age. So, round about that time, pandemic nga siya, had nothing to do. I was, majority of the people around me, ginagawa nila, they were just playing games. I also didn't want to play games because I wanted to, what was my mindset nga ba nung pandemic? I just wanted to share din kasi how I was eh. I wanted documentation for yung old self ko para mapapakita ko sa future kids ko if ever I wanted, to show them lang na ito yung itsura ko. And of course kasi, knowing na I started content, knowing na I started posting online, common iniisip ng mga tao is you would get judged. So ginawa ko, to compensate for people judging me, I was like, okay, sige, aaralin ko to. I'm gonna study the platform, I'm gonna do, I want to do good. I want to, wala silang masasabi sa akin if I did good. So yun, I started content ng time na yun, and eventually, yeah, it did do well, pero, okay, wait. Social media being an app, sorry, nandito tayo. Bakit nandito eh. Okay. Moving on sa topic na yun, now we're in that topic. How does yung content ko resonate with yung pagiging athlete? Now this is the athlete's mindset. Okay. Athlete's mindset basically, who here are athletes? What's your sport? Chess. Okay na rin yan, that's still a sport. How about you guys? Basketball? Volleyball? Football. May mga football? How about you guys dito sa stadium? Football. Okay. So, generally, when you're an athlete, hindi nyo ito napapansin, but you guys are very competitive, right? Yes. You guys work smart, you guys work hard and smart also. You know the value of hard work. Yes. You guys also want to win, di ba? Yun naman yung normal na attitude ng mga athletes, right? Yes. Kaya nga tayong umiiyak, diba kapag natatalo tayo, gusto natin manalo whenever we get whenever we're in a competition. Kahit na technically, the only thing we'll get is school pride, diba? So, how did that resonate with yung content creation ko? Well, ayan, yun yung mga traits also na nakuha ko from being an athlete. And that did carry on sa pagiging content creator ko. How did it carry on? Well, technically, I wanted to be the best in content. This is medyo throughout the process na. So think about pagiging athlete here, pagiging content here, and yung attitude ko dito sa pagiging athlete, nadala ko dito sa content creation. I wanted to, number one, be competitive, work hard, not smart. I can't just keep posting videos. It has to be videos na alam ko would work. I had to study people. I wanted to obsess over yung craft ng content creation to make sure na I would also do well. Okay. Yan naman. Discipline also. That's something you can't buy. That's something that's not taught also. Because it's a constant reminder sa sarili mo that you have to constantly be better. You have to constantly wake up, make the choice of pursuing and doing better than you did yesterday. Next. Very general lang to. I want to go deeper pa nga, pero we only have 15 minutes eh. Yeah. Next naman, next question is, how did this impact or explode in your life and how... Hello? Okay, sorry. Nawala yung mic natin. Technical difficulties. Mas komportable din naman ako naka-mic. Okay, next. How did this impact explode in your life and how did it create a ripple effect for others? Okay. Next. Social media being an outlet to share my opinions, beliefs, and lifestyle. So, basically, social media kasi allows you to influence other people. It allows you to have a voice. And when you have a voice, it's up to you on what you will do about yung voice na bibigay sa'yo. Ngayon, that's the reason why we're doing talks like this to inspire people that they can also do the same. Not just in social media, but also in fields na you guys want to pursue. Graduating na ba kayo lahat? Hindi. I know, high school, no? But you guys have dreams, right? You guys have goals. Yan. And syempre, since goals yun, you guys value that, di ba? Ngayon, I'm just here to remind you guys na these goals are achievable. These goals, bata pa kayo eh. You guys have room to fail. And if anything, what social media has taught me is, it's okay to fail. I'm not always gonna be the best content creator. I'm not always gonna be viral. Pero, it's also a constant reminder for me that I have something to improve on. You're never gonna be right. Yung pagiging right mo is very subjective. You can be right here, but someone could be better at being right at you. And it's a constant discipline and improvement dapat na ginagawa niyo sa sarili niyo na what should carry on sa dreams niyo because that's how you guys should value your dreams. Okay, next. Wala pala dito eh. Next, how did you find your purpose through this explosion and what can young people in the audience do with these insights? Okay, number one, tips lang naman to. Understand who you are. So, when doing something, i-relate ko na lang sa sarili ko. When I make videos, I want the videos to be me. I wouldn't want to make videos, especially even with brands. Kahit nabayad ako, I would decline a brand if that isn't me. Kahit na, let's say, an X amount of money na lalaki yung mata mo, I would still decline because that's not me. Kasi for me, it's an investment rin sa sarili mo. You wouldn't want to represent something that's not you. Because at the end of the day, babalik at babalik yan sa'yo eh. Okay, next naman. And additionally, how much time do we have left? 3 minutes. Understanding who you, actually, you know what? Next slide. Dagdag ko pala. Okay, next. Know that it is possible to dream. I did mention this a while ago. When your dreams are only as big as what you think. It's always gonna be bigger. You guys can always have room to dream if you guys have a goal. So, the way I see it is, when it comes to approaching what you guys want, this is your dream. Once na-achieve nyo, what's the next goal? After nito, what's the next goal? Hindi pwede i-allow nyo mag-settle just because nagawa nyo itong dream na to. Yeah. Next. Obsess over it. I don't care kung gaano kahirap itong dream na to. If meron nagsasabi sa inyo na hindi possible yung sinasabi ng parents nyo, oh, being realistic. I hate it when people tell me to be realistic. Kasi, why do you guys think nagiging possible yung Tesla? Why do you guys think nagiging possible yung McDonald's even? Why do you think big corporations are nagiging possible? Because people obsess over it. People understand the craft to be able to be successful. Next slide. Okay. Supernova moment. Kasi hindi natin, di ba? Tip lang to for you guys. What advice would you give to students and young professionals finding their own supernova moment? I think this is the whole gist lang naman ng talk na to. Pero if there's anything na key takeaway dito sa talk na to that you guys should carry on also after nyo mag-walk out dito sa room na to, it would probably be you guys. Just be you. Because no one can be